So I have made a staircase that I think is really cool. So retracts down and then switches to stairs, and then you can walk down it, and then it switches back. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then you could push the button from down here and it'll do the same thing again. Pull everything down. Swap everything out. Floor comes back in. You can walk back up. Only problem is you have to jump here, but I mean, like, look at how much rest of stuff I have down here. That's not gonna change. So I'll show you how it works. So first of all, you push the button, and then this part goes off. This changes it into three flashes. This system here changes it into 3 flashes, and outputs down to there, which sets off my triple, double, and single piston extender to bring up those things, and it takes 3 flashes for them to come down. And then then in that process, this gets tripped off, and this repeater system here, there's more repeaters underneath here. That is so that it'll wait until the next part, which is next part is here, and it has to be a wooden button input there, over on the other up there. It can't be stone, otherwise it won't do the right amount of flashes. And so this here changes it to a stone button. That's just a test stone button, which we'll put into here, which sets off this piece, which switches the second stair. This piece down here, which switches the lowest stair, and this system down here, which is complicated because it I'll show you on the other side. Get down here, everything's all sealed up, I don't want to break anything. But that system here sets off this, which puts off a piston that is used during the whole thing, and it is right. It's this piston, and this piston is a piston that's extended. And it creates the rest of the floor for you. And that one's always extended, but that system is just pull that down. And then this goes off, which is once this goes around, it will reset off that system where it switches all the stairs. Oh, and then also it comes up here and switches the first stair. This is the first stair system. Anyways, so, but this also lets off into here, and this is waiting for it to switch the stairs a second time. And then once the stairs have switched a second time, it will set off this part of the system, this side of the system, which will only put one input into my extenders here, which one input is enough to bring them all from stairs to all the way up. So that's my hidden staircase that I made. And I'm really proud of it. Took a lot of work. When I started this, I barely understood what an observer did, and now I was able to build this. So, and these are and this block has to be empty because when this outputs, if there's a block here, then it'll set off this piston as well, and then that'll grab that piston, which is part of my triple piston extender, and bring it in here and push everything around and screw everything up. So I spent most of my time trying to figure out how to get around this system here, because it would always set off this piston, which would pull this piston in and screw everything up, and it took a lot of work, and the only compromise I could find is if there's not a block here. So, in the process of this, the main things I learned is this really cool block switching mechanism I made myself. I don't know, somebody made it before me, but I came up with it on my own. And you can see it works like. Let's see if this one works. Yeah. See, it just switches those blocks. So, and that is all condensed into, there's only 2 observers that stick off down here. So, and you can have them go, it's just basically observing out of this observer and into this observer. So you could also have it so it goes like this. This, come on. This should work as well. So this is a really cool thing I figured out. As well as this triple, the stairs. If you just wanted to do simple, wrong spot. A simple thing. The redstone is all messed up. I gotta fix it real quick. So, just wanted to do a simple system. You put 3 single tick inputs into that piece right there. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, 3, and it'll bring it from flat to all the way down. And then you give it 1 more, and it'll go all the way flat. So, 1, 2, 3. Yep, all the way down. So, and this is very important because I needed all of this side and all the space around it to be able to create the pieces that would switch these to stairs. So, and then this is just the rest of the stuff that I was experimenting with, trying to figure out ideas for this. Because I came into this world thinking, I want to build a triple piston extender that switches into stairs, that is functional, maybe not fast, which it obviously is not, because it takes like 15-20 seconds just for it to cycle through. But it works. It's gigantic, mostly because of these things. I haven't looked in to see if there's a better way to do what I've done here. There probably is, but I haven't really looked into that. That was just I need to quickly finish this part up because I had it all set up so I could just put buttons, but each time for each part of it, and that was kind of complicated. So I just quickly used repeaters to swoop everything together and put it all underneath one button press. So one more time. For some reason I always think it's going to go right here. You'd think after spending as much time as I do on this, I would have it down by now. Then we walk down the stairs. The sounds of pistons. Anyways, that is my triple piston extender stair swap. So, hope you enjoyed.